I do want to talk about the end of Alexa and Katie because it's now streaming on Netflix. So first of all, how are you feeling saying goodbye to the show, to this character? It's been such a big part of your life, I would imagine, for the past few years.
Yes, I am secretly hoping that we do one more thing together.
Do you think that's possible?
I don't know. I mean, I would love to do like one more movie and just like then really say goodbye and be over with. I had a very hard time saying goodbye. We are a big family. Like it's not even we were, like we still are a really big family and we work so well together. Isabel was an amazing Katie. She is an amazing Katie and she's an amazing person too. I learned so much from her and I learned so much from Tiffany and Eddie and even Finn, who's like, I don't know, he's 11 now. Everyone was just so open and it was just such a safe place to work and just be free and creative. But I do hope that we do something in the future. I'm hoping for it. I don't know, but I'm hoping. I'm putting it out into the universe that we work together one more time.
And I do want to come back to that because I do have some like spin-off possible questions.
Oh, okay.
But I want to ask about the ending because we see Alexa and Katie sort of go off to college and do their own thing. And then the last moments are really them reuniting. How did you feel about where they ended up?
I honestly was a little shocked. Like when I heard that that was going to be the ending, I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? But I mean, that shows the friendship between the two. You know, Alexa was like, no, this is your dream, go. Like, and even when they are apart, they still come back together and it's like nothing changed. It was sad to see them part, but you also see like that friendship is still there and they're gonna love each other no matter what.
Is there anything that you would have changed just because you said you were shocked?
I mean, if I were to change it, I would have had them go to the same school together,
but
then that wouldn't have been Alexa and Katie. That would have been like a version that we all make up in our head, like in certain situations and scenarios in real life, but that wouldn't have been the friendship between them.
Yeah.
What
were those last few days like on set for you guys?
Oh girl.
Emotional? A lot of tears?
Yeah, it was really hard. I that's the most I've ever cried on a set, or maybe in general. It was, table read was really hard, just crying and rehearsals, you know. It was so hard to do these scenes. It was so hard.
Yeah.
But it was really beautiful because that just shows how much we all cared about this show.
I feel like we saw Alexa and Katie go through so many moments and like the ups and the downs in their friendship and in their lives. Is there a favorite moment that you had or like a favorite scene that you shot?
I think one of my favorites was the SAT episode and when she has a panic attack.
Yeah.
Because I actually have really bad anxiety and I actually have panic attacks. So filming that scene with Isabel, she did such an amazing job on it. Kind of the same thing with cancer, like anxiety. They're not saying like, oh, it's a scary thing, like, and you should be careful of this. Like, it's just like, no, like this happens and this is what you can do to help. I think that's one of my favorite scenes that we've had through the entire series.
How do you handle things when you have an anxiety attack or when you're feeling that way?
I try to distract myself. My boyfriend is there for a lot of them because we live together, but he'll just like you know, rub my back and be like, it's okay, just breathe, and he'll distract me by like asking me questions.
I mean, he was actually on the show, right? Your boyfriend?
Yes, he was. Yes.
What is it like to work with him in that capacity?
I actually really love working with him. He is, I mean, he's like my significant other. I've been with him for a very long time and he makes it very easy for me. Because even like we'll do self-tapes together, but he helps me bring something out in my acting. I feel like he's great to work with, and I hope that we get to do it again sometime. You
said that you live together. Did you guys move in during quarantine or like pre-quarantine, and how has that sort of been for the relationship?
Well, I mean, we quarantined together. And I was basically living here and I was psychotic. So I'm surprised he's still with me.
No.
No, but we were kind of joking about that though. We were like, oh, this is the ultimate test. Like, if we want to have a future together, this is really the test. Like, can we do it?
Yeah.
And I actually like officially moved in like a couple days ago, but I've been here for the last couple months. So, but it's nice. It's nice not having to pack a bag anymore and bring it to his place or vice versa. We also have dogs too. So it's nice to just all be together, our little furry family.
Not to like talk about this too much, but you guys did break up for a little bit, right? And then you got back together?
Yes, we did, and I actually dated somebody else.
What happened with that, or how did it make you almost realize that like you missed him, or how did that work?
I mean, look, things happen when you're in a really long relationship and when you're really, really young. And my last relationship, he was great. It was actually me. I was the bad guy. You learn a lot from everything, any relationship that you're in, whether it's good or bad, or whether it was just like, I don't know. But you definitely learn a lot. And yes, I realized like, okay, I'm not over things, but yeah, I think every relationship is a learning experience.
Going back to the show, you said that you do want to do something else, whether it be a movie or working with the cast in some capacity. Do you think there's room for a spin-off because of the way that things were left?
I don't know. There are always jokes about, we always joked on set about a spin-off with Lucas and Spencer. But I think Jack is still. Say hi, Jack.
See my keys.
Are you-
Actually, used to joke about a spinoff of Lucas and Dylan.
That is true.
Actually.
That was the joke as well. I don't know. I think there's always room for spin-offs. I just think it comes down to whether the cast wants to do it or not. I would love to do a movie, and maybe it's just like, oh, Alexa and Katie go to New York. Like, I don't know, something like just fun and crazy.
Before I let you go, is there anything that you want to say to your fans of the show who have like stuck with you for all these seasons, and they're probably sad to say goodbye until maybe a possible movie happens? Just what do you want to say to them?
Well, I am sad as well. I am just as sad, if not more sad, than all the fans who have supported us all these years. And again, I'm just so grateful that I was able to be Alexa for you guys for so long. And I am so grateful that like we're number 4 on Netflix right now. And that's because of you guys. That's you guys are the reason why we had a show for so long. And just thank you. And I hope that we get to see each other again as Alexa and Katie.